New week, new tournament. It's a local one though. It is 6:40 and I have a match at 8, so we gotta get going. So let's go. First things first, I started off with a bit of stretching and some elastic band work to warm up my muscles. I spent the next 30 minutes doing some standard warm-up. This is like hitting down the middle, cross courts, volleys, overheads, and serves. Overall, just making sure everything is fine-tuned and good to go. For my first match, I didn't record any clips. I played a UTR 5 and was pretty confident in myself. The goal was to just stay as consistent as possible and just make little to no errors. From there, I'll move the ball to open up the court and continue to play the point. It worked out well, and I won my first match 6-0, 6-1. In the one game that I lost, I was a little bit distracted and ended up hitting 3 unforced errors, which is why I lost the game. But other than that, the rest of the set was pretty smooth. This is my lunch. Job on me. For my second match, I played a UTR 8. She's one-handed on both sides, which is the opposite of me, and was really good at striking through the ball. My goal for this match was the same as the previous. I wanted to make sure that I was making as little errors as possible and just staying consistent while still opening up the court. I had to make sure that my legs were especially active for this match because of how hard she hit the ball. And overall, I just had to be reactive and ready to run. Since she has a one-handed backhand, I tried to focus a majority of my shots to that side in hopes that eventually I'd get an opportunity for the next shot. It was difficult returning her serve though because she did have such a big serve. Throughout this week, my serve has been lacking quite a little bit and I had more double faults than I'd like to admit. Okay, let's just pause really quick. As you can see, I'm finally recording the videos properly and at a good angle. You can also see my shots and shot speed, and this is thanks to Swing Vision. This is not a sponsored video, but if this is something you're interested in checking out, the link is in my description. If you use the link, you'll get a free swing stick, and it'll also help me out a little bit. So that's all. Let's continue watching the match. Overall, in the end, I won 6-1, 6-2.
Oh no.
Alrighty guys, that is our first week. 2 matches done into semifinals now. Both wins, as you guys saw. Yeah, on to next week. Bye.
Heads or tails?
Heads. What
It's
is it?
heads.
Another
You
win.
lose. You lose.
Okay, see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on.
Alright guys, it's a new weekend, or it's next week, and we're gonna drive to the courts right now. It's currently around 7:30. Yeah, do a little warm up and just get ready for the match. I'll see you guys there. Now, since this tournament was a 2-weekend tournament, I got to practice in between my matches. However, as the days got closer, I felt more and more pressure for some reason compared to the previous weekend. By the time it was match day, I was extremely nervous. I had an even longer warm-up than normal because of just how shaky I felt. For my semifinals match, I was matched up against a UTR 8. I watched some of her previous matches and could tell that she was yet another hard hitter. Starting off, the match seemed to be going pretty well. I still wasn't able to feel the rhythm of the points and the ball, but I decided not to pay too much attention to it. Instead, I decided to hit more down the middle, stay consistent, and hope that eventually I'll get back into the groove and be able to open up the court from there. My plan was going well, and I was up 5-0 in the first set. I got a bit nervous though, and then she played some good points to come back 2 games. Finally, I was able to close the first set at 6-2. After I won the first set, this is actually where I started to struggle a little bit. In the second set, I don't know what it was, but I was just so nervous for some reason. My mind was pretty clouded and I was shaking. You'd think that after I won the first set that I would be more calm, but for some reason in this match that wasn't the case. I started hitting to her forehand more, which made it more difficult for me since it was her stronger side. She was getting me on the run and dictating me with the forehand, and I was feeling a bit jammed. But after calming down a little bit, I had to think about the first set and why I did so well there. Whenever I hit to her backhand, I was able to stay on the point easier, and it basically felt like she wasn't able to attack me on that side. Since I did that, I was able to regain a bit of control back for this set, and it was just up to my opponent whether or not she could execute the shots when she had the chance. My serve was still lacking though, so either way I had to fight to hold my serve. And after a pretty tough match, I won 6-2, 7-5. Alrighty guys, it is Future Britney here. Unfortunately, that is it for this week's video. I will be uploading the final match as well as mixed doubles next week, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the tennis clips. I will also be sure that next week I'll have the scores and everything up there. Unlike this week, it kind of didn't work out very well. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos nonetheless. Let me know down in the comments if you have anything, maybe any tips that you guys saw from my game, you know, any advice. I'm more than open to hear about. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, turn on post notifications to be notified every single time I post a video, like always. Love you guys. Let's see, and comment. Comment cat if you made it this far in the video. Hope to see you guys next week. Love you. Bye bye.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but